Hello, tubers. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. And thank you for watching Cooper's Thai Adventures. Welcome back. And before we start today's show, I'd like to give out only 3 shout outs today, so no need to skip forward. It's going to be very quick. And the first one goes to Darlene and Brian. Bought us a coffee and says, great talking to you the other day and thank you for all your help. And Darlene and Brian, it was absolutely great speaking to you. They're from Canada. Lovely couple, looking to come out here in the very near future. So can't wait to meet them. And the second one is from Samuel Alix, and he sends a $5 super thanks and says thanks. And Eddie Rojo sends a $2 super thanks and says thanks. Thank you to both of you. It is highly appreciated. And if you're enjoying the show that we're putting out for you and you'd like to help us out, simple. Hit that thumbs up every video that you watch. We're now over 2,100 subscribers and we owe it to each and every one of you. So thank you so much for that. And if you'd like to buy us a super thanks or buy us a coffee, you can click on the QR code now that's on your screen. And it's also in the description in the link down below. And also you can hit the super thanks button. We've decided to give back to the community, so 2 ways we've done that is we have opened a Facebook channel. Yep, we've opened a Facebook channel, got over 100 people on there in just a few short days of opening it. So if you want to join the Facebook group, the only requirement is you be a subscriber. It is for subscribers only. And don't be afraid to hit that subscribe button. It doesn't cost you a penny. I know YouTube says subscribe and it scares a lot of people, making them think, hey, wait a minute, I got to pay money for this. No, you don't. I don't know why they chose that word. It should be called show me more. But trust us, it's absolutely free. If I'm lying, then we would not have 2,100 subscribers. So please hit that subscribe button and then join the Facebook group where we talk about things that we cannot talk about on YouTube. Give hotel reviews, condominium reviews, places of interest, where to rent motorbikes, rent cars, and things like that on there, and a few other topics that I can't go into on my YouTube channel. So go ahead and join that. Just all you have to do is become a subscriber. Also, tomorrow night is our live stream. We have a live stream every Saturday, and it starts at 8 p.m. Thai time plus 7 GMT. So please go over to and join us on the live stream. We have a great time on there speaking to our subscribers. We get to know them, they get to know us, and you can ask us what you want. It is pretty much an open forum. So come one, come all. And we are here at the south side of Jomtien Beach. So I'm just gonna pan the camera around and show you. And look how calm that sea is. There is literally not a ripple out there, other than these tiny little waves coming in. And that weather right there is absolutely perfect for jet skiing. And I remember I think that a lot of you probably remember I said I am going to buy a jet ski. I'm looking out for one. Guess what? I found it. They came back with a heck of a deal. One I cannot refuse. And as soon as I'm done making this video, I'm going home to get a shower. But out here sweating on our daily walk on the beach, and it is 6 o'clock in the morning. We like to get up early and have our walks on the beach for great exercise. There's my wife Darlene in front of us. And yes, I found one. I am going to buy it today, and I'm going to go over the costs with you, and that will be in Sunday's video. What's the requirement for getting a jet ski out here? What is the cost of buying it? Do you require a license? Do you require insurance? How to get them? And also, what's the cost of storage for it? And what about if you want to launch it onto the beach? All these questions I'm going to answer in Sunday's video. So stay tuned for that one. And today, I'd like to talk to you about 2 subjects. And the first one is crime does not pay in Thailand. And I'm gonna bring you two stories right now that actually true stories. And the first one you might be aware of. There was an incident in Phuket where a man was shot. A foreign owner of an establishment was shot in his car by another foreigner. Guy sped away on a motorcycle, and they caught him at Bangkok airport. How did they catch this guy? Simple. Thailand has a lot of CCTV cameras, and they tracked this guy on the bike. He threw away his jacket and his pants that he was wearing, and the gun in the water, in the ocean, and they caught it all on CCTV, and they caught him trying to leave the country at Bangkok airport. Well, quite often when crimes happen here, the success rate is a lot different than we have out in the West, and they catch you. And it's something that you really, really, really don't want to do here, because don't take my word for it. When you get a chance, go on your internet browser and search Bangkok Hilton Prison. That's the nickname of it, and it's got to be one of the toughest prisons in the world. And I watched a documentary on it. There was a couple foreigners in there, and man, I'll tell you, it is really one place you do not want to end up. And the second case just happened in the last 2 days. And what happened was a gentleman and his buddy went into a Thai restaurant, and he was there for several hours. I'm gonna get Darlene to throw the story up on the screen for you to read. And he was at this establishment for several hours, running up quite a bill of food and alcohol, and going outside the restaurant to the sidewalk, smoking some cigarettes, talking on a phone, and then coming back in. And he did that many a times. And then he said to the waitress, he says, "Hey, I'm gonna leave my phone and my cigarettes here. My buddy's just at the end of the road. He's trying to find this place. We're gonna, sit down for a meal." And said to the waitress, "Can you just watch my phone and my cigarettes? I'll be back in literally 5 minutes. He's just over there." And the waitress says, "Okay, sure, no problem," thinking that he was leaving an expensive phone that was, a lot more than the bill. Well, what happened was, after he'd been gone for a while, she took a look at the phone, and it was just an empty case. It was a phone empty case, cost about 30 baht. The cigarette pack was empty, and he ran away without paying the bill. Well, the same guy, on the very next day, and this is yesterday, went with a buddy of his to another restaurant, and did a similar thing there. What they do here in Thailand is, as you run up a tab, they put a little cup on the table with the receipts in there, so you can track it as you're going along. And then when you're ready to leave, you say "Check bin kap" in Thai, which means "Can I have the bill, please?" Or "I'd like to pay the bill." And what these guys did is they sort of distracted the waitress. The other guy reaches into the cup, grabs the receipts, and puts them in his pocket. Well, again, both incidences are caught on CCTV. So the Thai police knows exactly what this guy looks like. And the problem is, In the second place he went into, he's a regular. They know this guy. So this guy's going to be picked up very shortly. And they consider that fraud here. And the Thais don't pay kindly to this sort of thing. I mean, it may be a joke and a game to them. Maybe he'd had a few drinks and I got away without paying sort of thing. Well, this guy's going to learn the hard way that crime don't pay, and he's either going to have to pay them and a pretty hefty fine, or they just may decide they're going to cancel his visa and send him packing on his way. So whatever you do, come over here and be respectful. Pay your bills. You know, his first bill at the first place was only 800 baht. 800 baht, what's that? About 25 US dollars. It's not a lot of money. Pay it. Don't try and scam the Thais. Believe me, you will get caught. Us foreigners, we stand out here like a sore thumb. And like I said, they got CCTV cameras all over the place. So whatever you do, do not break the laws. Also, the second thing I want to talk to you about is condominiums. As you can see, we're at the south side of Jom Tien Beach here, and all these you see here are condominiums, even building a brand new one right here. It's about halfway done through the building phase. And oh, Darlene's found something. What's she found? What have you found, honey? That is a placard.
What?
That is a marker for where they tie down the boats.
No,
and it said jelly.
I think it's a jellyfish.
Yeah, it might be a jellyfish, yeah. It's an old one. Yeah. So, sorry about that, folks. And back to condominiums. A lot of people say to me, hey, Coop, I can't live in a shoebox, you know. I want something bigger, you know. I want something, you know, 50 square meters and above, or maybe 100 square meters. Yep. And they do have them out here, and they're not hard to find. There's actually quite a few of them, and I'm going to be making some more videos on that in the very near future, so stay tuned for that, for them when they come out. But here's the catch-22 when looking for an older one like that, is the older ones are bigger and have less amenities, and the newer ones tend to be smaller with more amenities. So that's one thing to consider. And the second thing to consider when looking for these bigger condos is the older ones, the internet is not going to be 5G in most of them. Not all, they do have some that do, but they're few and far between. Those are the hard ones to find. And the reason is because the old ones that are 20 years plus old, that are very big, that you all seem to like, they still have the copper wires in there for the phone line. So they don't have the fiber optic cables that we're used to in the West. And the last one I did, the one with the beautiful, beautiful balcony, just last week. If you haven't watched it, go back and watch it. That one there had the copper wires. And the best speed that you can get out of them was about 20 meg, the woman said. And it was like 2,000 baht. Oh, just over 2,000 baht, you know, about 50 US dollars for 25 meg speed. Well, in the West, we consider 25 meg speed pretty slow, but it ain't that slow. It's fast enough to stream things like YouTube and Netflix. You'll be able to do that okay. But for downloading movies and stuff like that, you'll probably have an issue with that. And the great way of getting around that, and that I say to people, is, hey, if you're going to go for one of these older buildings with a large balcony, what you can do, get Starlink. Elon Musk Starlink is available here in Thailand. And for $100 a month, you're going to have super fast internet. So that's an option for you there. And the second option is you can buy pocket Wi-Fi. So pocket Wi-Fi is a mobile router that has a SIM card in it. And over here in Thailand, it's all pretty much 5G on the SIMs. So I got AIS and it's 5G with them. And it's really, really fast. I do speed tests wherever I go, and I'm finding the speed anywhere between 1 and 300 meg. And we've been to some pretty rural places out here, and I've still got fantastic speed, which is an absolute bonus. And we swear by AIS, and it's got to be the best network in Thailand for those that need their connectivity on the go. So what you can do is you can buy a pocket Wi-Fi and just set that up in a condo. The only thing that you got to bear in mind is the higher the floor, the lower the signal. So if you want to live in one of these towers, like here, for example, and it's an older building, well, these ones aren't, they're newer, but, and you want to be up here close to the penthouse floor, on 30th floor, you may not have a phone signal at all if you're in these buildings. So bear that in mind, that if the internet is super slow because they got the old copper wires, even with a pocket Wi-Fi, a mobile router, or your cell service, pairing it with your TV or something, you're going to struggle the higher you get up, because you're not going to be picking up the antennas that tend to be down on street level. And they're pretty good, I would say, up to around about, between 10 and 20th floor. But once you get over 20 floors, you're really, really going to struggle. So bear that in mind. Also, we are going to be doing some hotel reviews. We get that a lot of times in the comments and the videos. Hey, Coop, can you recommend an affordable hotel, just for a 1 week or 2 week stay in your area? And to be honest with all of you, I've never stayed in the hotels here in Jomtien. I did stay in the Holiday Inn Hotel in Pattaya many years ago, and that was fantastic. The beds were super comfortable, and so were the pillows, and it was a reasonable price. I think it was like $30 a night, but I mean, I've got to tell you, that was quite a few years ago, and I'm sure it's changed. But yeah, we're going to be reviewing some of the more affordable places to stay if you want to come on a short-term vacation. And also another option, condotels. Condotels are hotels that are built like condos. So you're going to have your kitchen, your living room, and your bedroom. It's like a junior suite, and in one of the higher end hotels, but of course a lot cheaper. So we're going to be looking at some condotels, some hotels, and quite a few more condominiums for you. So stay tuned for them coming up in the next few days. And if you haven't already, please hit that thumbs up and subscribe. It really does mean the world to us. And as always, we thank you for watching Cooper's Thai Adventures. So stay tuned for some great content coming up next week. And if you can, please join the live stream. And if you can't, don't worry, we'll watch it on the replay on Sunday, as we go over a lot of informative topics that keep getting repeated, and that new people that are coming to the channel don't know. And we answer them there for you as well. So if you're new to the channel and you got some questions, by all means, shoot them out in there, or send us an email at coopersthiadventure@gmail.com. We do not charge anything for our time, and you can reach out to us anytime and we will answer you personally. We will even call you if you give us your details, either via WhatsApp or Facebook Messenger, or if you're in the States or Canada, I can call you with my Magic app free of charge to a +1 number. So if you got a large question and it's going to take me quite a lot of time to answer, I'll normally reply to you and say, hey bud, would you mind just putting your number there, and I have no problem giving you a 10-15 minute phone call and going over all of it with you, as it's much easier for me that way, as I'm not the world's greatest typer, and it takes me quite a long time to answer these questions, and it saves going back and forth in the emails. And again, we don't charge for our time. If you want to buy us a tip, give us a tip, either a super thanks or buy me a coffee, that is entirely up to you, but it is not required, as we always say in our videos. So until next time, thank you for watching Cooper's Thai Adventures. Wherever you are, God bless you all, and stay tuned.